Will Alibaba reach $300 again?
Let's see. First of all, remember to read the disclaimer right here and also in the description below. Look at that uptrend right there that started, we could say, at the start of this year, in 2024. But also the last movement after this correction of more than 20% has been occurring during this last month of July, August, and September. Now, at the start of October, we'll see how it continues. Now that the price has reached in the technical analysis side, we can see this higher area that was being traded in January 2023. Wow.
Yeah, it's absolutely nuts, because we came from an incredible downturn and we're talking about like a minus 80%. And now it seems to be recovering lost levels. Right now, obviously, the main resistance level is the 120. But if we break out that particular level, look at the upside potential that we have, up to $320.
Yeah, this technical side is very bullish from that perspective. We also have this triangle right here, but also we have to take into account, the past performance of this stock that has been going lower since 2020. You can see right there when this movement to the downside started, and this downtrend wasn't, like a thing to, talk about. It was more than 80%, and from that, you can see that the price tried to recover, creating this triangle, but it couldn't until now that happened this breakout. But the key question is, will this be like a pattern that will end with this 120 area? Maybe now it doesn't reach that level. Maybe we see the triangle being completed and we see a little bit higher price. Maybe we see even higher prices. Alvaro mentioned maybe we'll reach that $300 area. We don't know in future, but that's a possibility. And the other scenario, of course, the price could start to drop again and visit lower prices. All the possibilities are there. So let us know in the comments your thoughts about it and why do you think that.
Look at the forecast, Enrique, and we're gonna see exactly how the company is performing in terms of net income and revenue.
Yeah, very interesting. We have the annual forecast right there for the EPS for 2024. Very similar estimate than one in 2023. A little bit of change in 2025. An interesting thing is 2026 and 2027. Surpassing that
Wow.
$10 EPS. So very interesting to see if that is completed and the reported is even better than that.
Yeah, and look at that. If we go to the quarterly, actually, these quarters, the previous one and the next one, it's kind of normal. I mean, we see the price surging dramatically and like going skyrocketing, as they say. But the fundamentals, they don't look so optimistic in that sense. Maybe the third quarter of 2024 a little bit, but still, it's like it's not something incredible. And if you take into consideration the revenue, the expected EPS and revenue of 2024 in total, is the same as the previous year and very similar also to 2022.
Yeah, that's very interesting info right there. If you have more information or your opinion about it, let us know in the comments below. As usual, we always read your comments and like to interact with you. And for instance, let's talk about the 51 analysts offering 1-year price forecast for Alibaba Group holdings. And you can see completely mixed opinions. We have the maximum plus 24.50%, the average around 0, minus 2%, and then the minimum one minus 29%. So very interesting. Just in the middle, the average, we could say. But then we have the analyst rating with a strong buy opinion. This is, different indicators. As usual, we talk about all of them, so we have more information and we can debate about it. But how do you see this forecast? Completely mixed right there, up and down, and the average is minus 2%.
Yeah, let's go to the technical analysis, Enrique, because here we can exactly see what happened. And I have a theory, and this is obviously my opinion, but I think the main issue that created this upturn right now is like the oversold territory that we were in when we talk about the RSI and MACD, especially the weekly chart and the daily chart. Look at exactly that. I mean, it's absolutely nuts, It's like we were in oversold territory since 2021. And there were several tries to go even lower, but look at the bullish divergence that was emerging at that time.
Yeah, very interesting. From the technical side, this chart has a lot of information and we can learn about it. And if you go to the section that we have here in TradingView, the key facts, that purple dot right there, purple spark, we have very interesting information about that Alibaba Group bought back 414 million shares, $4.1 billion in the quarter ending September 30th. and the company has 22 billions left in its buyback program. So this will run up until March 2027. This is a very interesting information. If you have more information about it, please share it with us in the comments below. How do you see this situation, with the buyback program? Because this could be for some investors, this is like an incentive, and others think like it's a bad idea. So what is your opinion about it, and how do you think this could affect the price until March 2027? Long time.
Yeah, obviously the buyback programs, they can help, to make sure the stock doesn't go down dramatically, and especially they started to do that since 2022 till today. So obviously look at the impact. They actually did it. It's like they wanted to protect the price action of the stock, and they did it. They finally did it. Even though the stock actually, if we go to the net income, they were making profits all the time. And this is the most surprising thing. It's like you can clearly see right here. Yeah, a couple of quarters that weren't like kind of good. We have two negative quarters in 2022, but then look at that. Even the price actor tried to go down again. The net income was really positive. The most pessimistic data that we have here is in March 2024, only a net income of 454. I'm sorry, but the rest they are above 3 billion. So in terms of fundamentals, it looks good. Especially in the last 2 years, and maybe there's another explanation for that.
Okay, guys, so how do you see right now the fundamental side, the technical side? Do you think this level will be broken out, this pattern will continue and we see higher prices, or do you think the opposite will happen, or maybe a different idea? Let us know in the comments below. Check our other videos right here. Trading HD, Honest Traders. Let's go.
Bye bye.